37% of companies say that they're going to be replacing their employees with AI in 2026. I already did. I run a real business with real clients and real revenue, and I have 0 employees. And it's not because I can't afford to hire, it's because I built something better. I have 5 AI employees that run my entire company right now, and they work 24 hours a day. They don't take breaks, they don't go to sleep, they don't go on vacation or take weekends off. They cost me way less than even the cheapest virtual assistant. And so I'm going to show you all 5, how they work. And at the end of this, I'm going to give you your first AI employee for free, custom for your business to solve your biggest constraint. And I'll leave the link for that down in the description. But before, I want to show you exactly how my AI employees work and how they're helping me scale my business. And so I'm going to actually show you exactly what examples I have and how they actually are making my business better. So this is basically a visualization of my company structure right now and just some of my AI employees. I have more than these, but these are the first, main ones that are doing most of the heavy lifting right now. So it all starts with my command center, which basically is just my chief of staff. Think of it like the first line of orchestrates all my other AI agents and prioritizes for me. So what it does is mostly it helps me prioritize and focus on what are the highest leverage tasks for me on a day-to-day basis. For example, every single day, what it will do is it will run automatically and help me plan my day. And it will take the schedule that I've already worked out for myself and give me a brief recap, help me focus on what are the highest leverage tasks that I need to do. And for calls, it will already create prep files for me so that I don't need to prepare for them. It will orchestrate all these systems so that everything from my morning till my evening is already planned out for me, and all I need to do is just show up and do the tasks and completely just focus on running my business and expanding things instead of needing to always think and plan, which is what I used to do. And it used to burn up so much of my time, and some of the days I used to just not even know what to do with my time. And so this has helped me massively. And here's an example for my podcast. It will basically create a full prep document with all the questions that I need to ask based off of who the guest is, and give me my full entire script and all of my data on this guest, so that I don't need to waste time preparing. All I need to do is come in 10 minutes before my call and have everything already ready for me so that I can just brief myself. My second most influential AI employee that I implemented was my lead pipeline. So basically, I think of it as a sales development representative that fills my funnel with all of the leads who are the best fit to work with me. And what it does is basically it takes what I used to do manually, which is taking LinkedIn profiles, creating summaries, and putting those into my CRM and spreadsheet. And now it happens all automatically so that I can process thousands of leads very, very cheaply and completely automated. And this is how it looks. Basically, whenever I trigger this workflow, a lead will come through. It will be qualified first so that if it's an unqualified lead, I don't waste any API usage to research them. But then what I will do is basically I'll go through a series of workflows where I'll scrape their website, their LinkedIn, and news, as well as other buying signals to basically categorize and evaluate whether this is a good lead for me to reach out to and how much to prioritize them. And at the very end, once we've gathered all that data, it pushes them into my sending infrastructure, which is Instantly or HeyReach, either email or LinkedIn. And it pushes all that data into my CRM. And this is the result once I have minimal information, like I said, either a website or a LinkedIn page. I can go and create a complete overview on companies so that I have rich data to be able to go out and create personalization so that each and every message that I send out is completely tailored to the person that I'm speaking to, and it feels like somebody researched them and actually reached out that cares about them, which is why we get 5 to 10x the reply rate on our outreach than other agencies. The next AI agent that I established was my next bottleneck. So once I started doing this outreach, because it was so personalized, I was getting a ton of replies and I couldn't handle them all. It was taking me 2 hours a day just to follow up with people, even using Claude and ChatGPT to help me draft replies. And I still was making mistakes. And basically, what I did instead was I trained an AI agent on how to follow my process and my framework to handle my replies. And instead of it taking hours like it did before, now replies are getting answered within 60 seconds. So somebody who replies to my outreach gets a reply back in their inbox within 60 seconds with a link to book a call, which has increased conversions by an order of magnitude. And so here's what that system actually looks like. What this AI agent does is whenever a reply is received, it pulls in all the data that we've already gathered in our CRM about them. It categorizes their reply by pulling their entire thread, and then it drafts a response tailored to what type of reply they've sent us, and then it sends it out and logs it all in our CRM. And so this system has taken all the manual work and steps that I've had to do before, and I've just thought through every single step of the system and built it so that it's highly accurate and performs even while I sleep. The next AI employee that has made a massive difference is a follow-up agent. So think of it as a business development representative, right? Instead of me needing to chase leads, everything gets stored in my CRM, and so I can mark somebody who's a hot lead and mark them to be followed up with by my AI agent, not all at once, over a series of days to increase conversion rate and book more meetings. And so before I needed to store it all in my mind, I need to write down who I need to follow up with. Now my AI agents are tracking all this for me and giving me a draft of who I need to follow up with every single day, drafting the messages, and I just come in and tweak it to make sure that it sounds like me. And so here's what that system looks like. Every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern, my workflow is triggered. It pulls in all the leads who are meant to be followed up with today. And then according to the number of replies, it will create a follow-up message for them, and it will send it out either through Instantly or through HeyReach, and it will update my CRM. And then at the very end of it, I'll get a notification telling me that all the follow-ups have been sent for the day. And the last one, which is one of my favorite ones, is my personal sales coach that I've trained on a lot of different frameworks that I like when it comes to how to approach sales. But what it does is before each and every call, it helps me create a prep document. It helps me get in the right frame of mind and understand exactly what I need to understand from the person that I'm speaking to be able to help them and serve them best. And then after every single call, it's automatically ingesting the transcript. It's giving me a score based off of certain criteria that I've decided. With it, makes sense for me to evaluate the performance of the call and understand what's one key improvement that I can make for next time. And so all this is getting tracked so that over time I can measure progress and increase the leverage of what I do inside of my business. And that last agent, the sales agent, has honestly been one of the better ones because it's really helped me figure out where my weak points are. And it's honestly been a little bit tough sometimes to get that level of feedback, but it's been amazing for just getting reflections and understanding where my biggest weak points are and where I'm letting opportunities go. And so I've started to really shift my paradigm in how I think about using AI from just a simple chatbot, which maybe helps me speed up what I'm doing, to thinking, how can AI completely do everything that I do today and do it better? And I'm reaching a state where I'm using AI employees to help me already ideate and think bigger in terms of where I can actually take my company moving forward. And so it's really unlocked a whole entire new level of perspective and how I can actually run my company now and where I can take it to. And I think that this is honestly going to be the future, where one-person companies can service 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 clients and be able to maintain a level of quality. And this is what I'm focused on for myself. And so what I said at the start is that this is something that I'm fascinated with, and I've been getting really, really good at building AI employees specifically to tackle a specific function. And so for the next 10 people who click the link below, I'm going to actually go in and create an AI employee specifically to solve your biggest constraint in your business right now. And I've created a form for you to fill out. It should take you less than 5 minutes. But the idea is that if you give me enough information about what your actual constraint is and how you're actually using tools, I'll tailor it all for your actual usage with AI. And the reason why I want to do this is because I really want to see just how good, you know, my AI employees can be translated to other businesses. And so I'm doing that for free for now, just for the first 10. And besides for that, if you'd like a deeper dive on any of these systems, please let me know in the comments and subscribe for more of this type of content, because I'm going to continue to break down exactly how I'm building my one person company and share the journey with you. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.